The Patriots honestly had one of the best offseasons that I can remember over the last decade. They had so many holes in areas they were desperate to improve in, and really the front office attacked them all. One of the main problems for Drake Maye is that he has not really had that go-to guy, but now the Patriots have Diggs. They drafted a few weapons that can potentially develop and help this team down the line. The Patriots made some big free agent additions, and we finally got to see everyone on the field and everything in action for the first time in OTAs. I know OTAs are not the most intense thing in the world, but as I always say, it's good to set the tone. It's great to start the good habits early and just start building chemistry. So in this video, I want to break down everything we saw in OTAs, and then beyond that, I want to talk about everything going on with this team, reacting to the schedule, and so much more. But before I get into everything in this video, I would really appreciate it if you would drop a like and subscribe. It only takes 5 seconds, plus you can always change your mind. We are on the road to 60,000 subscribers, and with your support, I believe that we can get there super fast. Alright, so first things first, it was great to see Drake Maye out there, and even better, it was good to see Josh McDaniels out there in his Patriots coaching gear right behind him. You can just already tell that there is a sense of newness, a renewed energy surrounding this team, with the new guys they have and the new head coach taking command of the ship in Mike Vrabel. We got to see a few clips come out of the guys that will be lined up in front of the backfield. The O-line is going to be one of the biggest X factors for the Patriots this year, as it is for any team. And the main prospect that everyone has their eyes on is, of course, the guy the Patriots used their first round pick on in Will Campbell out of LSU. It was kind of unfortunate we did not actually get to see Diggs or Ramondre Stevenson on the field today. They were both inactive, but they are soon to come. And I don't really want to drag on OTAs and make what should be a 2-minute video into an 8-minute video, so let's move on to some news and just talk about random topics surrounding this team. The thing I want to talk about first is Kyle Williams, the rookie receiver, who according to various reports looked very good today, and just so far since coming into this organization, he has made all the right first impressions. It should come as no surprise that his father, Stephen Williams, is his biggest supporter. He even went as far as seemingly comparing Kyle Williams' playing style to legendary wideout Julian Edelman, who is set to be inducted into the Patriots Hall of Fame this year. I'll put it this way, if they love number 11, they'll love number 18, Stephen Williams said, via Boston Globe's Christopher Price. The Patriots have not had the best of luck at drafting wide receivers, however, they have had modest success in developing them. Edelman is a perfect example. He was selected in the 7th round of the 2009 NFL Draft and quickly became a staple of the Patriots offense. Williams was one of the best pure separators in the 2025 NFL Draft, and he has the ability to play in the slot and on the outside. He's a versatile receiving weapon with the tools to make an impact right away. In his final year at Washington State, he racked up 70 catches for 1,198 yards and 14 touchdowns, and a player with Edelman-like traits would be a welcomed addition to a Patriots offense that has looked like one of the worst in the league over the last 2 seasons. Anyways, another big thing that came out of today is that we got to listen to Mike Vrabel himself take the podium and speak about the team and how he is feeling about everything, and this is what he had to say.
Well, I think everybody's worked extremely hard, including Drake, to pick up what we want to do offensively and defensively, and now that has to start to translate onto the practice field in a spring setting without pads. And I think that we're off to a good start. I think we had a positive day. We're able to mix some speed stuff in and some competitive stuff to a point. Kept guys off the ground, got a bunch of looks and a bunch of reps. So I think we're off to a good start, and Drake's a part of that. Oh, we're extremely excited to have him with us. Have been in constant communication with him, and obviously our thoughts and prayers are with him and his family as they heal and they grieve, and want to be a part of that to help him and get to know him. And I'd met him early on, and then he went back, and now those conversations have just been over the telephone. So when you start to evaluate just the season and you watch the effort and that he played with when he didn't have the football, he played extremely fast without the football. His ability to step up and protect is taking care of a teammate, is protecting the guy with the ball. He did that on numerous occasions. You always saw him downfield when he didn't have the ball. So he's going to be a large part of what we do, and it'll just have to determine where he's at when he's back here.
Mike, when does the competition truly start from a positional standpoint and for guys trying to earn spots?
Well, I think that it already has. I hope that it already has. Life's a competition. Everything we do every day, we're trying to improve, and we're trying to do better than the next person. But whether that's a competitiveness to know what to do, to be able to to play more than one position, to go extra reps when somebody's down, to take advantage of opportunities. Young guys, popping in there, third group, they do a nice job, then they get elevated, they get some reps with the twos and see how they do with those opportunities. So I think that there's always a level of competition to what we do. It just may not be as physical as what it would be in training camp.
I love some of the things that Mike Vrabel had to say right there. Every day is a competition. Every day is a chance to prove yourself and make a good impression. And there's a lot of mental competition going on right now. Who can be the most vocal? Who can be in the right spots? Who can do the drills the right way according to what the coaches want? All of that stuff matters, and it all starts with Drake Maye. It was reported that Drake Maye struggled in his first practice session, throwing 4 interceptions. But again, the key word there is first practice session. Obviously, he's going to be rusty. And apparently after he settled in, he looked like his normal self again, leading his receivers to where they needed to be. And these next few months are going to be all about him building up chemistry with this new receiving core and having cohesion with the offensive line. All that super important stuff. Anyways, now let's talk about and break down the Patriots' schedule and what is on the slate for 2025. So the Patriots will open things up at home week 1 against the Las Vegas Raiders, and that's a brand new team, man. This is going to be a very fun and intriguing matchup. The Raiders now are coached by Pete Carroll, so these will be 2 newly hired head coaches going at it. Of course, the Raiders have a brand new QB in Geno Smith. They have Ashton Genty in the backfield. They have so many new exciting guys that I can't wait to see. But for the Patriots, this is really a chance to kind of set the tone for the season and get things started off on the right foot. And then following that game in week 2, they will play the Patriots, and then in week 3 they play the Steelers. So those are 3 straight winnable games for a young team that is definitely looking to get off to a hot start. I mean, that's going to be huge just in terms of momentum and everything else. And then week 4 realistically might be the easiest game of the season at home against the Carolina Panthers. I think by week 4 the Panthers are already going to be tanking again. They did draft Ted McMillan, but I just don't think they're going to be that much improved from what we saw last year. So really in these first 4 games, the Patriots realistically have a chance to go 3-1. And if they do, I think that's going to go a long way for what their final record can be, because week 5 comes against the Bills. That's going to be a tough game. I'm not saying the Patriots can't win that one, but yeah, that one's going to be tough. But then following that, they play the Saints, and Tyler Shao, however you say his name, Tyler Shook, or no, I think it's Tyler Shao. I don't know. I think he's horrible. I don't know why he was drafted where he was, but they're going to face the Saints on the road. That's a tough environment to play in sometimes, but another winnable game. And then they will go on the road to face Mike Vrabel's old team in the Tennessee Titans, which again, winnable game. And then they play the Browns, the Falcons, and the Buccaneers, and then the Jets, and then the Bengals, and then the Patriots. Like, oh my gosh, this is such an easy schedule comparatively. I'm a Browns fan, so I'm a little bit like shocked looking at this. The Browns have like the hardest schedule in the league, but yeah, these are really the first 12 weeks. There's only 1 or 2 games that I would say are not winnable. So I'm not saying making the playoffs is doable. I know that's obviously the goal, but the Patriots could make major strides this season and get some heavy momentum going into the offseason. But again, we have to remember, this is a brand new team. They have Diggs, they have a lot of new players, they have a new coaching staff. So this really could be a fast turnaround year for New England. And I mean, we saw what the Washington Commanders did last year. It's possible to turn things around in a very short amount of time. But yeah, that's kind of my breakdown of the season. I think the Patriots have a lot of opportunity to make some major strides forward. Let me know in the comments below how you're feeling about this team as we start to approach the 2025 season in week 1, which is going to be here before we know it. It always goes super fast. If you made it to this point of the video and enjoyed, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe, because your support truly does mean the world. And also let me know what you would like to see next. And until then, I will see you all later.